Well, that's it. Great finale, plenty of atmosphere, and in the end, I think the best team won.
Yes, and I think Imran was very emotional over there as he gave a little acceptance speech.
England found to their cost. They managed to contain, and then suddenly, when they wanted someone to come in and put a break on it, all their normally economic bowlers, who are not strike bowlers, just couldn't handle it.
That's because they'd got into a groove, and their line and length was very, very predictable. And so the Pakistani batsmen, particularly Akram and Inzamam-ul Haq, could move into their shots, knowing exactly where the ball was going to land.
You think, in hindsight, Illingworth may have been, maybe Tufnell should have gone in instead of Illingworth? Or, I mean, in the end, I don't suppose one player is going to make the difference.
Well, certainly, as a captain, I would prefer a bowler who would get me 3 wickets for 55 runs than a bowler who's going to get me, say, 1 wicket for 37 runs. Because those 3 wickets will mean that I'll have put some pressure on the opposition by getting their batsmen out and not leaving them with the wickets in the charge overs.
And, of course, as soon as England had lost the likes of Lewis for a duck and Stewart, who's been who's got a lot of runs over the last few games, going very cheaply, both of them, of course, going out a disputed decision, but, I mean, these things even out over a tournament, so you can't just sort of look at that. But too many players didn't come off in the final.
That's right. I think England had a lot of bits and pieces players in their side, and bits and pieces players are perhaps okay for the earlier rounds or against sides which are not as strong as Pakistan. But Pakistan have shown that they had the men for the job. They had the specialists. They had specialist batsmen and specialist bowlers. And that's the reason why they are in the position they are today, world champions.
Bits and pieces players shouldn't be world champions. I think that's fair enough. Okay,